Hello and welcome to Data Sunrise functionality demonstration video. In today's video, we will discuss how to configure Data Sunrise multi-process data discovery for S3 buckets. This feature will allow you to perform scans across multiple buckets and all their subfolders. You can leverage this opportunity to perform wide scans for PII data stored in your buckets to ensure that you are not missing anything. Let's inspect how you can configure sample data discovery in multi-process fashion. For this, let's go to data discovery. Let's configure a sample periodic data discovery job. Let's give it a name. Provide an instance. I have pre-created my S3 instance and using secret and access key. Multi-process parameters option are shown when we choose multiple server strategy in execution strategy drop-down option. When we click on multiple servers, we're able to see extra options available. They are similar to ones represented in AWS services, like a group of machines which will be created for parallelizing the task in order to offload the main machine, and other things. Let's discuss them. First, let's inspect autoscaling group minimum and maximum size parameters. You can use this option to configure how many machines you want to wind up. By default, the value is 2, but you can use any other values. Next, IAMROLE ARN. Use this option to provide special IAMROLE for CloudFormation service, which is queried by EC2 main machine. You can use this option in case your IAMROLE attached to the main instance where Data Sunrise is running, that it doesn't possess enough privileges to perform the deployment process. Here you can provide special CloudFormation service role, which provides all necessary privileges. Now let's copy the role ARN and paste it in the corresponding field. Next, you can choose in which VPC you can set up your extra machines. By default, the VPC of your user account is used. Next, let's choose subnets. They are also determined based on the main account information and distribution URL. This field accepts S3 URI to provide a distribution which should be used during the auxiliary machines wind up process. Let's copy S3 URI from my bucket and paste it here. Next, we have to configure database objects to search across. In our case, these are S3 buckets. Now let's add file. And here we can see all buckets available on this account. Let's choose several buckets and click Done. You can also drill down to subfolder level to choose only the required options as well as separate files. But you can also perform wide scans for PII data. Let's click Done. You can also exclude objects from the search to speed up the process. In our case, this option is unnecessary. Next, search criteria. Here, everything is leveraged as for usual data discovery. You can perform your scan either on a security standards basis or based on information types. Here, everything is as for usual data discovery process for relational databases. Let's perform scan based on security standards. Let's pick all standards and see what results we will get. It should be noted that for data formats like JSON and XML, you should configure your own information type, because these formats are supported with unstructured discovery. Next, finally, let's configure startup frequency. Let's make it manual and save our task. Now let's open our newly created task. Let's recheck our options. Make sure that everything is intact. And click Start Now. When we click this button, we are able to witness the process. First, a query to CloudFormation service will be made. At this point, the question is what will be deployed, and the answer is Data Sunrise uses special extra auxiliary template for spinning up the helper stack. You can find this file in OPT Data Sunrise default installation folder or any other you have configured. If we inspect it, we will be able to see that this is a plain CloudFormation template which is suited and prepared for data discovery task. Now let's inspect. Here we can see that stack creation in progress. Let's go to CloudFormation service. Oh, we can see that our stack is being created. After the stack will be created, the defined amount of EC2 instances will be created, and the task, the initial one, will be distributed among the nodes to speed up the process. Let's wait a little until our discovery enters another phase. Now we can observe state transition. We can see that our status for discovery task changed to waiting for EC2 instances. It means that CloudFormation successfully finished its job, and now EC2 machines are being deployed, and installation process is in full force, initializing the auxiliary machines for data discovery. We can see that status changed again to search in progress, which means that soon the data discovery process will start. Let's wait a little more. We can witness that search is in progress, 90% done, and both instances, according to the auto-scaling group for the auxiliary stack, are deployed. Let's wait a little more again until we get the results. And now we can see that our task finished with status success with findings. What does this mean from the resource perspective? First, EC2 instances be terminated, as well as the stack. So when data discovery multiprocess format is finished, the stack will be deleted, which will also delete all the resources generated by CloudFormation for this case. Next, we'll be able to inspect the search results, the metadata of the task, as well as the results themselves. Let's inspect them. Here we can find overall statistics for the task and the search results. we can see that during the search, we have inspected more than 1000 files and more than 1000 column files, which stand for CSV docs. Here we can find all the occurrences of PII data of the corresponding type with the corresponding attribute compliant to the concrete security standard. We can also inspect the data example by clicking on File link here. This will call column contents model window with the examples. To sum up, in today's session, we have discussed how to configure multi-process data discovery to speed up the process for large data storages, which are multiple S3 buckets which your organization may use. Now Data Sunrise is able to create extra resources to assist the main discovery task, which speeds up the process greatly. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.